Georg Ferdinand Ludwig Philipp Cantor, or Georg Cantor. Born March 3rd, 1845 in St. Petersburg, Russia, to his father Georg Waldemar Cantor, who was a Protestant and a successful merchant and broker in St. Petersburg. And his mother was Maria Ann Bohm. She was Roman Catholic and very musical. He was raised Protestant, as that was his father's religion. He gained some of his mother's musical ability and was an outstanding violinist. Moved from Russia to Germany when he was 11, and although he always considered Russia his native land, he never wrote in the Russian language. He showed outstanding mathematics abilities by the time he was 15 years of age. As far as education goes, he was tutored at home before moving to Germany and graduated with outstanding report in 1860. He attended the University of Zurich in 1862 before changing his major to mathematics and also changing to the University of Berlin, where he attended from 1863 to 1867. He received his doctorate in 1867 from the University of Berlin with a dissertation on number theory. Some achievements early in his life: he was part of the Mathematical Society. He was the president from 1864 to 1865, and he was a member of the Shellback Seminar for Mathematics Teachers in 1868. He became professor at Hale University and was promoted to extraordinary professor in 1872. Some of his lifelong passions and pursuits were in number theory, set theory, and also transfinite numbers, including ordinal and cardinal numbers. As far as set theory goes, Cantor was able to prove that numbers in a set could be found to be infinite by identifying a one-to-one correspondence with natural numbers. And upon discovery, he was writing to some of his colleagues in the academic world, and he was recorded to have said, "I see it, but I don't believe it." He had many written academic works published in several journals at the time. As far as personal life, he had many friends within the academic community. Richard Dedekind, he did a lot of writing back and forth to. David Hilbert, he did some communicating with. And he married Valley Gutman, a friend of his sister's, on August 9th, 1874. And while they were honeymooning in Switzerland, he actually met with Richard Dedekind. The two of them had 6 children, and he began suffering from depression in 1884. He was tragically surrounded by death for a lot of his life. His father passed away in 1863, his mother then later on in 1896, and his younger brother in January of 1899, followed by his youngest son on December 16th, 1899. Cantor was a lifelong learner and explorer of mathematics. He was an educator at the University of Hale from 1869 until the time he retired in 1913. Cantor died of a heart attack on January 6, 1918. And Hilbert, one of his colleagues, said that he was the finest. He said of his work, it was the finest product of mathematical genius and one of the supreme achievements of purely intellectual human activity. And there is my works cited.